And we're back. Maybe, but there's nobody in the chat.
No. So now it's just Craig, Coltrane, and Scott. Hey, glad you could join us.
Shit show part 2, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we got volume. I don't know what happened. It's weird. My headphones went out, and it caused the Chuck's sound to go out, which is odd.
Are you sure you hit the button? Because mine still just says waiting for SLVRsport.
No, I'm showing live.
Oh, all right. Oh, I got Patrick Mahomes. Visit advertiser. No, thank you.
Oh. Yo, here we go again. We're back. All right, everybody's starting to find us. I put part 2 on the thumbnail, so hopefully people would find the right one, right?
Oh, Buck City Breaks. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to school us on this live stuff, man.
I don't think I can be schooled, dog. Old dog, new tricks, right? Like, I think it's just no matter what, it's going to go south somehow, right? I upgrade the equipment, but I can't upgrade this equipment.
Jonathan, yep, you knew I'd have some Crayolas on hand. Well, there it went, on the construction paper and everything, just like you called it, buddy. Jack the Ripper, I did see the comment about the Foster Grant. I was talking with Ed on the phone when we were going through comments, and I saw that, and I was like, absolutely. That might go. But I think, I'm liking the monocle idea.
Yeah. Chuck needs a monocle. We all know. And then I need to change all of his emojis to Chuck with a monocle, too. I mean, it's... monocles are cool.
I mean, come on.
Well, it looks like a few people found their way back to the stream.
Yeah. So anyways, we talked about Ed starts at blowout. Well, first we talked, as long as Buck City's in the chat, we might as well mention that again. Ed fevering the half case of Bears. We're hoping that that could sell out, so that could break on Friday. That'd be pretty cool. Me and Ed will be in the chat, right? So it should be a good time. So make sure you check out Buck City.
Yeah, or just come hang out in the chat with us, even if not, right? Like, let's fill up the chat and have some fun on Friday night.
Oh, there's Russell. Russell will tell you all about it. Russell's in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And the other guy, yeah. I don't know. Graceful Saint, I've always wanted to try, and now that, like, to see my iPad and see what you guys are typing, I need these kind of glasses. So it's either the Foster Grant bifocals, but I think a monocle would, number one, elevate my distinguishability, my
prestige.
That's the word.
Prestige
would go up, and and plus, like, I'm wondering, like, so if I want to see far, do I close that eye? That the monocle's in, so I see far out the good eye. I don't know how a monocle works, but I'm willing to give it a try. Anyway, back to shopping. That's what y'all came here for, right? I do got Grandma CVS glasses on. That's where these are from too. CVS, baby.
Oh man. CVS glasses. Chuck, you have 0 prestige. Too funny. Yeah, so anyway, anything you guys see like here? What's these? Now, usually what I'll do when I go to these older boxes, what I'll do is I'll so say, what do we like on here? Anything on this page? 2000, who's 2007? Is it AP?
What was that upper deck you were looking at? Because like I was saying before,
the 2007 upper deck,
before you screwed everything up. Yeah, there's so many different versions of upper deck in that time period.
This was just upper deck football. 2007 star rookie card in every pack, 2 mem cards, and a signature card. But what I was trying to figure out was who was the rookies. There's a bunch of it. It's a big brick, right? So, I mean, 2007 is AP, Marshawn Lynch, and Megatron. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. So usually what I'll do is 2007, I'll do it, and Chuck's probably trying to do this right now. 2007.
Yeah, looking at the
upper deck football hop. Now, I do this with all older boxes to see if you can find a better deal on eBay. I usually, the problem is that you have to factor in taxes and shipping if you're buying off eBay. But it usually gives me an idea.
Yes,
we've opened a ton of that.
There's a ton of different versions of Upper Deck.
There's 2008. There's not a lot of 2007.
Oh, Zach, not completely not necessary. Make sure we write this $20 down towards Chuck's bet.
Oh, Zach, thanks, man.
Marco says that upper deck is super low end. I bought a box back then. Yeah. See, that's
okay.
yeah. So let's pass on that for now.
Okay, we'll go back to this. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that's you got Sage, Topps Total. You get in 2006. You got Score Factory Set. Yeah, not much point in any of that other stuff. 6, 7, and 8 were pretty good rookie years, though.
Yeah.
2007 Bowman Jumbo. Who was the rookies in 2008? Rookie Matt Ryan.
Oh.
Bowman Chrome rookie base cards. Collect all 165 rookies, Chuck.
Oh my.
HTA edition.
2008 NFL Draft was the 73rd annual meeting at Radio City Music Hall.
Buy a box of Sweet Spot.
Yeah, you should.
I didn't see Sweet Spot.
Jake Long, Chris Long, Matt Ryan, Darren McFadden, Vernon Golston, Gerard Mayo, Jonathan Stewart, Dominique Rogers Cromartie. That was back when I think he only had 9 kids. Maybe 8.
Jeez.
Aqib Talib, Chris Johnson. Yeah, Brandon Flowers, Jordy Nelson, Matt Forte.
Oh, yeah.
Calais Campbell, Ray Rice. Don't get in an elevator with that guy. Jamal Charles. That was 2008.
Is there any 2004? I don't see any 2004. Looks like it's, oh yeah, maybe. Nope, 2003. 2004 Topps First edition football hobby box. HTA parallel set, first edition. Doesn't say anything about what it has.
Oh, look, I got Bill Belichick on my screen now.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
You're dropping the ball on game day.
You're dropping the ball on game day. Bill Belichick. But boy, I never would have thought that dude would turn into a TV personality. Did you?
Yeah, I love his insight. The guy is a football savant. No one can deny that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he was such a Grubhub salesman.
A Grubhub salesman. Yeah, like, it's kind of nuts.
Okay. So yeah, this is what, Simsbury, right?
Simsbury, like I said, I haven't bought anything from him in a long time because most of the recent stuff when I'm looking for it is just priced a little high, right? So we'll move on. So the next place I go, and this is the order, by the way, these tabs that I go through them. This is the way they are in my iPad too. So I start at Blowout and I move to the right while I'm shopping pretty much every day. So here is the daily...
and that reminds me. So those of you who had Ed shows his credit card number in the pool, I'm sorry, but it looks like that's an automatic loser because he's doing it, like I said, on the sterile computer, not on his iPad. So
yeah, that's right.
He thought of. How to keep a live stream up and running wasn't on his radar, but how to protect
So Dave and Adams is a place I buy from every once in a while. I feel like they're usually more overpriced and slower to drop the price than Blowout. So they don't get a ton of my business because of that. I do check every day these daily deals right here. This little link that's right at the top when you go to their homepage. And then it comes up and I can click right on football. Now this is the only part of their website that's easy to navigate. So in my opinion, right? Like I struggle with it a little bit because it doesn't filter very nicely for what I'm looking for, like newest to oldest football boxes without all of their breaker stuff in between, right? Their repacks and whatnot. So
no, any unparalleled available?
I didn't see any. I don't see unparalleled available. I think 2019 is the last year they made that, right? I think it might have been 2019.
2023 Legacy is $320 a box.
Yeah, right. It's so often these deals are just to try and catch a sucker who thinks this is a deal because it says deal at the top, right? So to be fair, I forgot to get to clarifying that part. I don't buy much from here at all, right? Because even their deals, you can usually find a better deal. But every once in a while, like, what is it? Thanksgiving, Black Friday, or certain times of year, they'll actually have some good stuff up here. But you'll see, like, this little black line says whether it's sold out. Like, again, Rookies and Stars Blasters hasn't sold a single one, right? Like, as looks like these select draft picks have sold with the gold laser prisms at $250 a pack.
Marco says, look at clearance, not deals. Did
Okay.
you ever click on clearance up at the top there?
No, but I will as soon as we scroll down through this to see if there's anything decent.
Oh.
434 for 22 illusions. That's, yeah. 434 for Mosaic. Score Blasters. Again, 2021 Legacy's 213, but 2022 is, what was it?
It's 300 something, wasn't it? Or
2023 was
320.
320. It's 2023 because it's got CJ Stroud in his college uni in it. 2021 Legacy's 215 because that quarterback class is not going so well.
Oh, what's the one I just told you yesterday you should look at?
Oh, 2006 Upper Deck Legends Football Hobby Box. Read buy. So these read buys are kind of cool too. This is like a dude who goes around and buys like people's garages full of boxes up and stuff, right? And it tells you all about it here, but so sometimes there's some cool stuff. I've bought a few of those.
Look for Jay Cutler rookies.
Reggie Bush. Look for dual and triple autographs. It doesn't really say what's more details.
2006 Upper Deck Legends.
Yeah.
Upper Deck. Oh no, 2006, not 2007.
Yeah. So anyway.
Well, check clearance there.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the clearance at?
Clearance.
Clearance. Where do you see that at?
I don't know. Marco said.
I've seen it in here somewhere before. Graded singles, pre-sales. Marco, where's the clearance at?
A 2006 Upper Deck Legends Steelers Franco Harris autograph sold for $113. Oh yeah, Jim Plunkett autograph, Dwight Clark autograph, yeah, $50-$60. Kenny Stabler, Peyton Manning. Oh no, never mind, not Peyton Manning. Fran Tarkington, Jim Plunkett. So yeah, I mean, but again, they're right around $30 to $60. It looks like in the sold items. Gary Fensick's in there. Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure you can still hear me. In that 2006 Upper Deck Legends. Yeah. Franco Harris, John Elway look like the highest price, over $100. Everything else is like $60
Waiting on clearance, Clarence. Yeah.
It is one of the selection windows.
Selection windows. But what is a selection window?
The main selection window. Oh, go to the homepage.
Okay, free gifts, daily deals.
Oh, like one of the things that scrolls across? Yeah, can you scroll through the ads, the banner ads there? Browse our best deals. Oh, hey, David Crawford from Germany. We are having fun. Glad you could join us.
Homepage and scroll down. Okay, so I scrolled down. I might change my.
You passed it. Everyone's saying you passed it. You passed it.
Oh, there it is. Clearance.
Oh, clearance.
And then let's. Oh, it's. Oh, but I can't football. Okay, there we go.
Oh, and Danny from Germany. Oh my.
Price low to high or price high to low. Let's go. Leaf press pass. That was not good. Mosaic draft picks. Phoenix, 2023, $600 a box for Phoenix is clearance, Chuck.
Yeah, is it?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's under the tab, cheap ass Chuck.
but and I get it that people don't know. I only know because I shop all the time, and I was actually looking at a box of Phoenix the other day. We might find it as we go through this. I was thinking about buying some Phoenix because I like Phoenix. It's one of my favorite products to rip when it's $300, not $600, right? Like, and there's just nothing there. No Stroud autos, right? Like, yeah. Clearance Prism Football Asia box, $159. And a lot of times their clearance prices are still not the cheapest you can find on all these websites. I'm trying to find something else here to match it against. $65 for 22 optic blasters.
Oof.
Select mega boxes. Yeah, it looks like retail so far. Let's see if we got anything else. Sage was a fun one actually, with all those autos that we opened for under $100. I thought was pretty fun, but not something you want to open often. Certified, I'm a big fan of certified too when it's priced right. That's first off the line for $400, but first off the line certified doesn't really get you anything, right? Like, can't remember what their first off the line parallels are. 2021 encased FOTL, but Justin Fields was a redemption in almost everything in 2021. So now that you don't want him, his autographs are live. Like, there's a box of Phoenix, 21 Phoenix for $359. That's a little more reasonable.
All right, you want to write that one down?
Yeah, if we can. I don't know if we'll find that one again, right? But
yeah,
in any other sites.
Oh, well, what do they have for what you were looking for? Select one, score.
Here's 2021 select for $589. That's probably priced a little high too. So let me go see. I'll go back to football cards. We'll see what their prices are. But again, the problem with their site is you can't freaking filter it by new. It's only price low to high or title. So yeah, I guess here's new football releases. There we go. Let's try this. But then they flood you with all this repack crap. Scroll down.
Yeah, no problem, Skylar. That was a good question. Appreciate it.
What was the? Oh, what I miss?
No, about the number on Twitter.
The Grail cards.
Yeah, I told
Oh
you
yeah, and I never
that.
responded. I was thinking about that. Chuck stole my answer. My Walter Payton PSA 7 is probably my best card, my favorite card in my collection right now. Anyway, right? Like, our first national we went to. I spent the whole national shopping around for it for the best deal. Finally pulled the trigger on the most expensive one I felt like I could swing at the time. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. But I got a ton of cool ones too. That's the problem, is I got a ton of cool cards. I don't know. It's hard to pick one.
Mine, mine's a 7 as well, isn't it? Or is it a 6?
So here's select. They got it for $759.
Mine's a 7 as well. $759, and the other one had $720.
It's now at $720 at Blowout, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's Phoenix packs.
Yeah, Scott. A quick update on Chuck Jr. Looks like it was just a little hyperextension. He was sore for a few days, but he's been back at it, full go on practice this week. I personally think he should, take a week or two off. But what do I know? I'm just the old man now. So, but yeah, he seems to be a full participant, ready to go. I mean, for what that's worth. But again, a couple of punt block teams plays he got in on and carried the ball a couple times. So we'll see how it goes this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as you can see, this is kind of why I don't like this website. Like, score's not even on the new release page. Like, so you got to scroll through all this junk. It's not in order. Blowout does it. Their website is so much easier to navigate if you're looking for something specific or looking for newer products.
No, Jerry said Frank J's is at $745 for select. Yeah, no tax and free shipping. Yeah, Jerry, that's another stop on Ed's.
Oh yeah, list. Frank J's will be a stop because I buy a lot from Frank J's. I do, but he's a little slow on the price decreases sometimes too, which is why I bought the select and the Panini one from Blowout, because Frank J's didn't drop for 3 more days, right? If I'd have known he was going to drop, I'd have bought him from him because I like supporting his business and he ships quickly, uses USPS, and I have a real good. I mean, I just trusted it. It works really well for me, right? Usually gets to me in 2 days. Okay. This Hit Kings, right? So moving on from DA Card World again. It's pretty rare. Maybe once every 3 or 4 months I buy something from there if I find a deal, but they're usually not the best deal, right? So these are all sold out, but Hit Kings sometimes has some of the best pre-sales. And I think I've got this sorted by pre-orders. Oh, right now they had Score, but that's sold out. And then there's 2023 football. And then 2024 football. And Luminance is already sold out too, right? I always like Luminance. Only problem with Luminance is all the rookies are in their college unis, but the cards are really cool. So that's a spot I checked. Nothing there now, but like Select and Optic and all that stuff was pre-sold here. And it was very competitive as far as pre-sale prices go. No taxes. Not quite as fast as shipping as, Blowout or DA Card World, but they've got people that literally get paid $20 an hour to do that for them, right? So, another place. Okay, so this place I buy a ton from, RBI Crew 7, and you guys probably hear me mention it on the channel all the time. We're opening boxes because I say that. They often have good deals. They're often some of the best pre-sale prices when I compare them to Blowout and all those other places. Only downfall with this one is it's $20 shipping. So pretty much if you want a hobby box, you have to pay $20 shipping. No matter how many you buy, though, it's still $20. So if you buy a stack, it's not so bad. But there's no tax. So it's $20 added on to whatever you buy, right? Pretty solid with shipping, a little bit slower. Like I said, anybody who ships with UPS, it gets to me slower because UPS just is not very fast in my neighborhood.
Plus they just don't like Ed. I was talking to him on the phone one day, and he got an email. Sorry, we missed you. He's like, I'm sitting here in my house. The doorbell never rang.
Yeah, well, I figured out that my power was out and my doorbell wasn't connected during that, so that was my fault. But I am the last guy on their route, and they've done that to me lots of times. Like it's tracking saying it's going to be here today, and then it's 6:30 p.m. The guy's like, "Yeah, sorry, you weren't home," and then we'll try again tomorrow, right? But anyway, UPS is not as fast, not as efficient. USPS is way better for everything I purchase. Gets here faster, never gets held up. I don't know, might be different regions or different states or different cities, but USPS is cheaper and way better in my neighborhood.
Vikes fan says type clearance in the search bar.
In which one?
I don't know. I guess what you're looking at. Type
back in DA Card World?
No, right here. He just said it just now. Oh, Pokemon.
There you go. That's his pre-order, though. It doesn't say clearance. I think we, did I spell clearance right?
Ed, wasting all this time. Could be making Chuck's one of ones. I agree, Jack.
So gold standard 425. That's the pre-sale for that. I don't know what was the pre-sale on Blowout?
I don't know. Are you getting gold standard?
No.
Oh, why not?
I just wanted to see, but they don't even have a pre-sale on Blowout. Because it's not worth $400 a box, Chuck. I don't know. Gold standard, some people like it. I'm not a big fan. Again, the rookies are in their college unis. I don't really the gold type of cards that they have don't really appeal to me. They might appeal to some others. Collect what you like, but gold standard always seems way too expensive for me for what it contains. And that's every year, not just this year. But really, the last couple years, it's too expensive for like 2 autos, and it's not game used, not player worn.
Yeah.
And none of the biggest rookies are in their stuff anymore. So why would I? I'm not chasing.
Marley says rookies are in their pro union gold standard.
Are they? Let's see. Let's see what the pictures show.
Oh yeah,
it does
JJ
show.
McCarthy. Yeah.
JJ McCarthy. It does. You're right. So I stand corrected. So there you go. Gold standard JJ McCarthy. Now that card right there, JJ McCarthy, Do you think it's a $500 card? Because that's probably, you know, one of the bigger.
Well, it does have a smiley face on it.
Yeah, I do like that about his autos. Had one of those.
Yeah.
Sold it.
Oh.
Michael Penix. What do we think? Anybody think there's a $500 card in gold standard that's not a 101 shield?
Oh, Noah says yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's he say? Which ones?
He says yes. I don't know. He just said yes.
Oh, okay.
I got another ad. Hold on a second.
Oh, geez.
Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, but Mike says no. Noah says yes. Mike says no. So it's we're at a.
Yeah. That's, you know, again, to each their own. It just depends, right? But I just feel like they're probably more like a 3.
And Wento says maybe.
Yeah, and so does Paul. And so does Scott. Maybe.
I don't know. I got
2024 draft class. Caleb not in there. Roma Dunze is in there, right? Their players they list are like the JJ McCarthy and Penix. So maybe they turn out to be good, but
yeah, Patrick's right. Most products don't have a $500 card.
100%,
So, I mean,
right? Yeah, I mean that's true. I guess it is kind of the same for everybody. I just always felt like I always try to buy the first off the line stuff and all that, and gold standard is one of those I would never pay up for whatever reason. Maybe it's just a me thing. Might be just a me thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so their score 225. What did we have over there at the other place?
225.
And then you have to add $20 shipping here. So if you only buy one box, it's more expensive here. $715 for select.
Oh, that's $5 cheaper.
Dang,
but $20 shipping.
But $20 shipping, right? So also no tax though, so it's a good thing. So again, I think he watches Blowout. What I've been noticing, he undercuts Blowout almost immediately every day. So Breaker's Delight is now down to $525. I paid $560. It was $550 yesterday, but the hobby box is now $450. Still no one has given me a logical answer on why the Breaker's Delight box was started out at $200 more than the hobby box for the same number of hits and parallels, just without all the base. But so if anybody knows that, I'm interested. Oh, we're back up to 241. I think we finally got everybody else back 30 minutes later that we lost during the live stream.
Oh, look, they got National Gold packs.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan of those. They're $120 though. I think I got lucky with those, Chuck. I normally don't get that lucky. I will say though, you guys have probably heard me. If you've been around for a while, you probably heard me say this before. The White Sparkle packs, the National VIP packs, that stuff. If you buy that stuff when they're brand new, I generally feel like there's better value in those special kind of packs that are more expensive than there is in most hobby boxes, in my opinion.
All right, so you buying anything from this website?
I don't know. Why do I got to buy something, Chuck? We haven't even gotten there yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh. So I'm about to go make pop.
I don't decide to buy it until I've filtered through everything. So
okay.
Now I'm taking a little longer to do it because we're sidetracking and yapping, right? But let's see what we got here. Okay, here's score for 205. Sports. This one is Sports World Card Shop. I check here because they often have some decent deals. Here is what I was looking at. 2022 Phoenix for $360. I was like, oh, that'd be a fun rip. But what did we see? 2021 for the same price?
2023 was $360. 2021, I think, was cheaper.
No, 2023 was
2021 Phoenix was $359 on the other site. 2021 Phoenix.
Yeah. So there's a couple deals I liked here. $400 for a 2019. You know, I love to rip 2019 Prism for whatever reason. I've ripped like 10 boxes every time I find it. I love to rip Prism for $400 of any year, pretty much. Like there's a gold Tom Brady in every year. So I'm trying to repeat that glory that I screwed up the first time. 744. 744 for Select. And again, I haven't ordered from this one in a while, so I don't remember. I don't think there's taxes. I don't remember if they charge anything for shipping or not, but.
Oh, yeah. 2022 has Olave and Pride of Moore Park.
Yeah. Neither one of them showed out in week 1, so they're still kind of low value, right? Like hoping for good things from them. Last time I did this video, a bunch of people commented Steel City. I think I've bought from Steel City one time. they're just never the cheapest. They're normally the most expensive. Let's go to special deals. I usually have them deleted off my tab because after 3 or 4 months of looking and they're never even close to the cheapest price, I just close out of that tab so it's one less I have to filter through if it's never got anything that I want.
Jack the Ripper says, by the way, guys, your last video was one of the best ever, in his opinion. Thank you for being so entertaining.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was a fun one, right? 20 minutes of intro. I think we had fun with that one. Yeah.
What's your favorite box? Well, Prism is Ed's favorite box, right? Any year Prism?
Yeah, I really like Prism. I like the design. I like the potential that there's a lot of, if you get even an old player, but if it's a fan favorite, there's a lot of value in a true gold or a, out of 25, any of the shorter print stuff of Walter Payton, Bo Jackson, Steelers, like you name it, fan favorite players, even if they're retired, their short prints in Prism hold a lot of value. So, comparatively to most other products, I guess. It's a hobby favorite, and there's a chance to get bangers in it, which is why I always like ripping it, because you just never know, you might pull something really good. What am I looking for here? Football cards.
Bill check telling me about more stuff. All right.
2023 football cards.
You guys went live a second time? I just finished the show of the first one. Yeah.
Newly on sale.
David Crawford from Germany. Oh. Newly on sale.
National Treasures coming soon. No price. $1,700 for a box of 2023 Prism Hobby. Woo-wee. Don't do that, people. Again, not filtered. Blowout really has the model for how your website should be set up. I think if you can, right? Like, now I know from my own website it's quirky and doesn't cooperate. So,
Venti Flights, welcome to Silver Hollow. Welcome.
Oh, welcome, Venti. 2023 Optic. $800.
Jared, oh, that sounds like a challenge. Jared says, "Don't think the sponsor is going to pull the trigger today."
Well, I don't know. I don't. Do you guys see anything that knocks your socks off? Chuck, you're in it too, right? Read the comments if you guys see something. But I'm looking. It's all stuff I've either ripped or already ordered outside of Score. I'm happy to rip things twice. You know that. I'm just looking for the point I'm trying to get at is newest releases. Let's go to that. Okay. So newest releases at the top is select mega boxes and select blasters coming soon.
I like it, Mysterious Motorsports. Opening the first pack of the box, and the team card that's the first card is Chuck's team. That way I never get skunked, and yeah. That's not bad.
So there it is. Topps motif. Remember I was just talking about that in the first tab?
Can you hear me, Ed?
I do. I hear you fine. Stop blowing in the mic.
Well, I don't know. Somebody said nobody can hear me again.
Oh, that's just because you're talking quiet. I hear you fine.
Okay.
Look, Wento hears you too, Chuck. He hears you blowing in the microphone.
Oh, yeah. There's $6,400 for 3 boxes.
For 3 boxes of Topps motif. So you're telling me there's going to be an unlicensed 6 auto product for $2,000 plus a box, and nobody even knows what's in it? I don't know. Anybody think that's worth it? That's familiar with Topps stuff?
Yeah, $2,133 a box.
You're coming through loud and clear, Chuck. Must be a slow day at Burger King.
We waited till after the lunch rush.
David Crawford's in Germany, but also from Chicago. What do you think about? Does anybody? I'm waiting for people on that.
Graceful Saint keeps saying it's gold standard. Gold standard.
Was there a bunch of saints in that checklist or something? He's got some motivation there, right? There's an agenda there. And then gold standard's a pre-sale, so I don't even think it releases till next week, right?
Yeah.
So they've got select down to 724. So select they probably, well, we all know it's a 500 card set. So they printed select to the moon, and everybody's got 52 cases in their warehouse. So the prices is coming down. I should have waited longer for the fantasy league. I was just worried though, right? Like you could never
Yeah, you
trust.
didn't want that. You didn't want that bounce back.
Starts going the other way, and I wanted a cool product like that as the first prize, so there's a chance you can get something really cool, right?
Oh, Sam, hello from Lebanon, PA, home of Chad Ryland. Yeah, speaking of Burger King, working the Burger King drive-through is
Oh, you want me to pull up the? Okay, go ahead, Chuck. Keep
I
talking.
was just wondering if Chad's over there working the Burger King drive-through. What are you looking at?
Is it 2023? That gold standard? Oh no, it's 2024, huh? I can't pull up a checklist. They're not going to have one yet because, well, Panini. They don't want to tell you that Caleb Williams ain't in there. They want you to buy it first and then tell you when they absolutely have to. Well, there you go. There's some cool stuff. Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Keon Coleman.
I do want to grab me a Keon Coleman autograph. I think that's
White gold, non-game used memorabilia.
Hey, Graceful Sade, I don't want Chad pitching any tents around me or my yard. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, if Chad pitched a 10-year yard, you'd be happy about it. Everybody would. Who doesn't want Chad to pitch a 10?
It looks dangerous.
I got a SLVRsport famous person in my yard. So this one's definitely worth $500, but again, it's fourth year Trevor Lawrence, right? So shields like that'll always be worth good, but in my experience, these things, maybe it's a couple $1,000 card at best for a vet, right? $1,000 card. Your best rookies would be a couple $1,000 out of this product, probably. The very best. And that's gonna be JJ McCarthy. Tennis.
It'd be a small tent. Everything's bigger on camera.
Yeah. So yeah,
I mean, they do look sharp, but I think wasn't an issue we had with Gold Standard, like kind of like the edge kind of.
Yeah, they're thick cards. Yeah, and the edges, the edges are always. It's like black. Black is the same way, right? Any dark colored card that's thick.
Yeah.
It's the edges look all chewed up. If you wanted to grade it, right? Like many of them won't look too bad if you got them displayed. It's only if you're looking at them close or you're trying to grade it. But yeah, a lot of times the edges are rough.
Yeah, black is much worse than standard. Oh yeah, well, is there any black? Those are nice cards. Was it Panini Black and then Obsidian?
Well, black hasn't come out yet for 2024. That's why it's last year's.
Too expensive. Is there an aluminum standard?
Aluminium.
Aluminium. Yeah, if I get a monocle, I'll start pronouncing it aluminium.
Aluminium.
I'm getting a friggin' monocle, boy. I tell you what.
So Steel City, again, I don't find it. I never find anything there, right? Like they're trying to get top dollar for everything. Grand Slam Collectibles. This is the place I used to get the Packpalooza or whatever I used to call it.
Yeah. Packorama. Yeah.
They often do some of those deals. Let's see if I can find it here. Probably have to go to their homepage. What I found is I used to buy a lot of boxes from them because they used to like undercut everybody and sell out real quick. And they still do that sometimes. The dude will be live streaming or something and he'll be like, hey, go check it right now. And the first 20 people buy it. But he's got so many people that follow him that it sells out instantly when he does those deals. But as a general rule, his newer product is more expensive online. He does have a big shop. He's building a new shop there in Tennessee. I know that. So,
yeah,
he probably does a lot of business. He prefers to do business in person, I'm sure.
260, yeah. Jake says RBI Crew's go-to for Black Friday deals. So we hit RBI Crew earlier. It's an early tab on Ed's list of places to check.
Yeah, and I don't see any of the.
Yeah, Griffin, you're right, man. They pretty much handled the Dodgers over the last few days. Oh, Goodwin champions!
Goodwin, yeah, I don't see any of the normal multi-pack, like loose pack deals that they have. So I don't see any of those, which is cool. I always keep an eye out for them. But yeah, haven't pulled the trigger on one yet. So yeah.
Oh, go to the singles pack page, says Hville.
Okay. Oh, the collectors club. Yeah, they do these little collectors club. If that's your thing too, right? 30, 40
Yeah,
bucks.
that's the Packorama, right?
No, not
Oh,
no.
no?
That's low end. Like look at it's like junk wax and different stuff, right? Like they get. I think it's the same philosophy. It's just the ones I buy are like $350 for $500 worth of packs, supposedly, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I usually buy I want it to be $200-300 worth of because I want there's be a chance that there's some thunder in that Joker. Okay, so that's Grand Slam.
Braden says order some more Topps Composite to go Brady auto hunting.
So I did after yesterday opening that mega box versus that thing. I went and I paid $75 a box on Walmart, which is not from Walmart, but like a secondary seller on Walmart. And I paid $77 or something. I bought 3 more mega boxes just because I'd like to take another shot at that, right? And I wanted 3 mega boxes. And then I realized RBI Crew had them for $70, so I overpaid yesterday by $8 per. But it's okay because Chuck will still have to overpay too.
So thanks for joining us for how to shop for sports cards.
I'm not perfect. Sometimes I pull the trigger, right? Like, so I don't feel like messing around.
Who's this now?
So this is Fanatics. Now this is another website. Like I tell you, I find most products on Fanatics by people we follow on X.
Oh,
right?
Griffin was saying, how much was the 2020 Prism boxes? Is there a 2020 Prism on the previous tab?
Where?
Oh, Harry Orange. God dang it, Wookie. Too much, man. Take it from Chuck's pet. Hook him.
This is what he's talking about. I've been eyeballing that too, Chuck. I thought about, hey, Harry Orange Wookie. I noticed he's no longer adding to your debt, Chuck. He's come along to Chuck's army. I've noticed.
and all it took was a Bijan auto.
You promoted him to corporal already.
Man.
Okay, so there we go.
Same price as Select.
I was looking at this. I thought, like, if I could, I don't think it's quite $3,000, right? Like,
oh yeah,
but I was thinking about dropping a couple grand on a 2020 box and hunting for some of the big guys. But now Joe Burrow doesn't look good in week 1. Justin Herbert's got a running offense. Tua's solid, right? And then who else is there? Who else we missing in 2020?
I don't know, but there's the Prism.
Jalen Hurts.
The first off the line, same price. You can go Select or Prism. What would you do for $3 grand?
I was looking at both of these, right? Prism, $3 grand. The problem is they're both really good, but I think 3,000 is a little too rich for my blood.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wookie! This is back to Chuck's debt. I'm a neutral party here for chaos. I love it. I expect we'll see you in the chat at Buck City Breaks, huh, Wookie? On Friday night. Did you pick up a team? He's often in the chat with us for the last couple of weeks when we've been popping in there. Yeah, no, I do like those. I want to pull the trigger on one of those one day when I find the right deal. We opened them in 2020. We have the videos. You can go back and look at them. First off the line, Prism and Select. I think I opened both of those in 2020. I don't have any of the cards left, but I sold them all off or whatever. Keep the channel moving, keep it running. But yeah, so that was an interesting one. He's had them up there for now a month. He put them up there. I thought they might sell out quick. They did not. So $750 for Select there. Where were we at? Fanatics is where I was at before I went back there. I was telling you, I find
I'll be right back, Ed.
Okay. I find all of the pre-drop stuff, like the stuff you could buy for Fanatics on X, because people post the links. Like Vikings95 and a bunch of other guys on Twitter, Card Purchaser, all those folks, they'll drop stuff. And that's usually the link. I have to go find it on Fanatics because this website has me baffled. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it. I can never find like where their football products are. Again, random. This one I think I got to. It's under collectibles and memorabilia and trading cards, and it's usually all singles. Right now they got these mega boxes with 2 autographs. 2021 for $90. We all know tendies ain't worth it, even at $90. So, we can't hear Chuck restart the stream. That's because he left. So anyway, Fanatics. If anybody knows how to navigate that better, you know, I'm still trying to figure it out. $3K for a 2020 box to pull a Henry Ruggs auto. Yeah, no doubt. That's Chuck's other stream. Harry Orange Wookie gifted 10 memberships. Oh, man. Bunch of people about to become members again. There's 270 people in the chat at like 1:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday. That's pretty solid. There to go. Everybody's getting one. Jay, Steven, Patrick, Ginsu, Jake, Jerry, Mysterious Motorsports, Sam, Mike, Danny. Thanks, Wookie. Appreciate you. HField Cards is teleworking. Yeah, me too. Nobody works, LOL, yeah. We're all Democrats. Chuck Riley had to make an afternoon OF post real quick. Yeah. Oh, look at there. Two of my favorite cards all time were sent to me by Ed. Pieces of the Past, Ronald Reagan, and a Donald Trump. Got nothing better to do while I'm at work. I like
All
it.
right, what I missed?
Nothing.
Oh.
We're just here messing around. I was just messing around about Fanatics. So we'll go to the next place, Card Giants. This is a good place for retail. This is the place that had it for $70 that I found late yesterday. They often have good retail stuff, like you can buy by the case optic. You know, I always miss them because they sell real fast when they have them, like the sealed cases of like optic blasters and all that stuff. So Card Giant seems to be a good one for retail, but I've never been lucky enough to buy, you know, what I'm looking for there. But they did have a pretty solid deal yesterday. This was available, composite mega boxes for $70, which ain't too bad considering the one I bought from Fanatics cost me like $65 or $70 after taxes or whatever it was, right? Like, and shipping. Oh, 20 euro to help Chuck's debt.
Hey, the euro's strong right now. That's like $200.
Yeah. Appreciate you, David. That's awesome.
Oh, man.
So yeah, so Card Giant's another good place to check out if you're into retail. Can often find some solid deals there. But again, it's been a little while since I bought from them, so I don't remember about the shipping and all that. Collector Store. This is a place I've bought from in the past.
Yeah, Ed, time out.
What?
So I said, what I miss? Ed says nothing. Harry Orange Wookie says, my 10 gifted subs means nothing to you. Frowny face.
Oh.
Wookie gifted 10. Man, Wookie.
Chuck, if you don't want to miss nothing, don't get up and leave.
Hey, some of us got to work for a living. Some of us ain't checking off days on the calendar to retirement.
Yeah, I am doing that. You got me. Thanks, Wookie. Of course, it means something to me. It just doesn't mean anything to Chuck, so I didn't mention it to him.
And as long as we're piling, as we're piling on Ed, Graceful Saint says, Chuck, where's my Saints 101? You know, I sent you a picture. I drew it. I put it in the box. Ed hasn't sent it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, looking wise. Because the box is in the front gate right now, waiting for the mailman to pick it up with that Saints 101 in it.
There you go.
Along with all the base cards that Chuck brought you, I put another fat stack of base cards in there, plus your normal team pack. So you've got a 2-pound box coming your way, stacked with stuff to add to your 10,000 Saints collection.
I haven't seen a picture. No, I emailed you. What am I emailing the wrong person?
Who? What?
Graceful Saint said I haven't seen a picture. Remember didn't I send a picture?
It's like that Booyah or something, right? Like, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Collector Store. Now, the downfall of this one, I find some deals on here every once in a while. Very rare. But they charge tax to me here in California. I don't know if they do it to every state, but to me, it makes it almost impossible for me to buy anything from these guys just because of that, right? But otherwise, I have done deals, have bought stuff off of there. Good experience, right? Got things quickly, all that. Nothing wrong with the place. You know, prestige blasters for $20. There's some stuff there, but there's the composite football blasters, $50. I don't think those are worth $50. I'll tell you that. But
Oh, Golden Girl sports cards. I should count and see if I have 10,000 Raiders different type of cards. I'm telling you, it's freaking fun. I'm enjoying this.
oh yeah, okay. So here it is. Let's go to notifications. Oh, Chuck, make sure you get an EdSA grade on all 10K cards. We'll need Ed's reason for grades on each individual card. Yeah, you can't even get me to make the 101s. You want me to grade 10? Look.
Oh, I didn't send a picture. I just said I just finished your 101 Saints card. Yeah, I definitely.
Oh, he got you.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
here
broken link.
here's Frank J's boxes. Right now he's got some little stuff here about how to use his Twitter. Right, there's been people who've spoofed him before, so if you're going to use him, make sure you can go through our Twitter to find the right one and make sure you're following the right Frank J's. But he should have all this up at the top of his little Twitter here. I buy a ton from Frank J's. No tax. Shipping is free and quick through USPS. Usually 2 days, 3 max from the time I buy it, as long as it's before shipping time on a business day.
This is a good question, Ed. Breaking Baller says, Ed, are you confident that these sites you buy from are on the up and up, not employing any recently discovered shady pre-sale tactics? So have you bought from all of these sites on all these tabs?
Yes, every site that I wouldn't show you guys anything that I didn't know, and if I didn't trust it, I would call it out, right? Or I say I don't buy from them very often, right? But I don't, especially all of these. Frank J's, RBI Crew, and Blowout are probably my top 3 where I buy stuff. And but it's all about timing when I buy from each, right? So, but I bought stuff from all these websites that I have linked up here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be looking at them anymore. But Frank J's, again, this is a good one. He's gotten a little more expensive. He used to be cheaper and sell out real fast, and then now I think he's a little more competitive on pricing on release day, so he doesn't sell out as fast, but he probably makes a higher margin, right? So that and distributors and Panini, everybody's raised prices. So here is
Frank J's only on Twitter? Asked Griffin. I think so, right?
I don't think so. I think he's actually got. Let me go scroll up. There's some collectible store, Pay Express, Frank J's boxes at Gmail. You can email him that way too. That's how you pay. I don't think he has a website. This is where he does all of his stuff. I think he's probably got a shop, but he doesn't have a website. So he doesn't have to pay. X is free, right? So let's go down here. He just updated these prices yesterday again. He was a little late, right? And then now Blowout's dropped it again, right? So here you see Select for $7.45. Blowout had it for $7.50 yesterday. He went $5 lower. Blowout dropped it another $20 today.
Yeah.
So, and then Panini 1, I think you had in here too. Now it was $2.95 because it was $300 yesterday on Blowout. Now they dropped it to $2.80. So now it's a race to the bottom. Who can get rid of their inventory fastest? And then once it hits a certain point where they're comfortable keeping the rest, it's going to start climbing back up, right?
Golden Girl Sport Cards, I'm just waiting for a break to answer you. I want to answer you. But also, Steady Break says, when you were doing a multi-sport break, Alan and Ginter or something, you mentioned 80s wrestling. Were you a fan?
I was. Yeah, Hulk Hogan and all those cats. Yeah, I watched when I was a kid, didn't everybody? Yeah.
Golden Girl
WWF,
Sports.
I think back then.
Yes, just different kind of cards, not 10,000 different players. Yeah, just different cards. So
Of the same team, yeah.
Yeah, Bears cards. Yep. Have you tried going to your local LCS to see what boxes are available near you? That's yeah. I mean, I get it. LCSs have overhead. They have a lot more overhead than a lot of these people that sell online or strictly online. But I don't know, man. It's hard paying. It's hard paying over $40, $50, sometimes $60, $75 more than what you can find online. Plus tax, but that's my feeling about an LCS. I mean, I go there every once in a while just when I can't wait, I want to have it now.
I will tell you, it leads me into a little story, right? So I would like to support an LCS. I'm in San Diego. I really only have one big one that has all the new stuff near me. And I think my first year running this channel, I probably dropped about 50K in that store. And I think the owner, because I'd go in there looking up boxes, like I was looking for what rookies, I was buying all the older stuff. He had a bunch of old stuff too. I thought it was cool. I'd be looking up what rookie classes. He thought I was looking up the best deal, and he thought I was buying boxes and flipping from him. And I told him, I said, no, man, I got a channel. I rip every one of these. I showed him pictures of the trash can stuffed with wrappers. Like, I've never resold a box in my life, right? Like, I rip them. That's what I do. So, anyway, long story short, I spent like 50K and in a year, and there was a couple conversations where I just didn't feel like I had respect, right? Like, I was respecting him, trying to support his store, and he was a little standoffish. So I was just like, bah, I can go find it cheaper online, right? Like, I think the shop might be under different ownership. I stopped in there a couple of weeks ago. They didn't have the newest product that day that I was looking for, because really the reason I go to the LCS is try to get the product on release day so I can get it back here, rip it, release it, and show it to you guys on release day. That's the only way I can do it. It's the only way I can get stuff on release day when I'm not a distributor or don't have one, right? So, anyway, so I like the LCS. I want to support the LCS. It's about 40 minutes up the road for me. It's a little bit of a jaunt. But, you know.
Yeah. Dustin Schmidt says, when's the next mail day? Sent something a couple weeks ago and hope you guys got it. Dustin Schmidt. We've done a mail day fairly recently, right?
Well, I've got one package that was supposed to be there today at the post office, but I haven't gone there because I'm here. And then I got one from Chilnai coming out of I don't know what that is. Onstead, Michigan.
Oh.
I got one from Mark the Alien here.
Oh.
And one from Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh.
So that's the only packages I got. We're going to do a mail day. Probably this weekend we'll record it. But I got to go grab that other last package too so we can get them all together. Is any of those yours?
It's a bigger box.
Oh yeah, it's a bigger box, definitely. It says from Rancho Cucamonga, and it's well, I can show you. It's big.
Ed hasn't heard that in a while.
Is that the one?
Oh, Holston, Iowa, Dustin Schmidt says. Holstein, Iowa.
Oh, I don't know. This one says, maybe I'm reading it in the wrong place. Was that not the box I showed you?
I
I don't see one from. This is like some Postal Perfect in Rancho Cucamonga, so I don't know if that's like something else and like. Yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't opened them up, so I don't know what's inside, right? So, but if not, if it's coming today, I think there's one supposed to come today. I will check this weekend. I will have it for this weekend if it's in my PO box now. How can you be standoffish with Ed? Yeah. Right? I thought so too. That was pretty engaging, right? Like I wanted to have a relationship. There was a time I was thinking about trying to be part of his card shop and like work there when I retired and maybe buy it myself and run it or become a partner, right? Chuck and I were having these discussions. Anyway.
Josh Lawton. Just leaving work. What's up, fellas?
Oh, see there? We'd be screwing around long enough. We had to start a new stream, like...
Anyway. Patrick Targoni says, I know you've done a breaker thing a couple times, sold spots. Will you ever do that again? If so, more regularly? Yeah, I think we just did that, twice maybe? With those, what was it, those threads or whatever?
Threads?
What was it? Yeah, it had all those laser cut mem cards in it. Remember? I was there. We did it live there that one time. And then we also did another one where you bought that Chargers quarterback back from the guy who got it.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, we've done a couple breaks on the channel. That's it, right? Like,
yeah.
And that was back in like 2021. here's my thought process. Yes, I would like to do breaks when I retire and I have time to do it, because I will tell you from firsthand experience, breaking is a lot of work to do it right. And takes a lot of time to pack and ship and take care of all the cards and separate them, do all that stuff by yourself is a lot of work. The problem is I don't have a distributor, so I don't have a profit margin built in. And the reason I don't do it is because I would have to charge prices that I think are that I wouldn't pay, that I wouldn't want to pay, right? Because I'd have to buy the box at full retail and then try to make it worth my time for people to buy into it, right? At least a couple $100 profit. And then Uncle Sam's going to take 100 of that at the end of the year. So you see my quandary there, right? Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to do. I would do it for fun, just to get people to buy in and not make any money off of it every once in a while, because I'm happy to do that. That's fun for me. But to do it as a steady stream, I would have to have a distributor. I would have to find something better than what I've got. And I
think again, once you retire, maybe when I come out and I'm there to help you pack and ship, once
it makes a lot more sense.
Once every few months or whatever.
Yeah. And that's when we do it for fun, is when Chuck's out here, because it's a lot easier to handle with two people who know cards, and how to pack them and ship them and, take care of them. It makes Chuck is like, it's a godsend when he's here, right, to help me with all that stuff. So, yeah. So potentially, right, and we're looking at, heck, man, January next year. This is my gig, right? Like, hopefully we get to do it like we've been doing this week. We get to record a new video every day, 30 minutes or whatever, right? And get on live every once in a while, a little more often, and chit chat and shoot the breeze like we're doing now. Maybe a little podcast, something Chuck and I have been talking about. Invite some people on the podcast, talk about collections and cards and box prices, card prices, whatever, right? Hobby stuff.
So Josh Lawton, on FanDuel, they're offering a 50% profit boost. So we got a Josh Allen anytime touchdown, James Cook over 57.5, and Keon Coleman over 42.5 with a 50% profit boost token. $10 bet gets you 92.54. That's what we got going tonight.
And we're due, because we didn't win anything in week one, and we bet like 7, 8, 10, 12 tickets. Chuck, something like we're down about $1.50 in $10 bets. So
yeah.
Where's the 99-cent membership perk for Chuck's debt? I don't understand what the.
Yeah, you would think you would think I would get a little piece of memberships to put towards my debt, but no, that all goes to Ed's sponsor.
Oh yeah, hey Elephant.
Oh, another one from England. See?
Yeah. See, the monocle, Chuck. You're drawing them just with the thoughts of the monocle. You're drawing in the English, right? Like, and I love it.
Yeah, we did go live a couple times last year Sunday doing our bets. Yeah, that's another thing we should start doing again too.
What's that? The bets? Yeah, that was
going
fun.
live. Yeah, doing our bets live. Yeah.
The problem is, we've been piecing it out because I was working all last week, so it's like you get down to it, and then you have to have a plan and go through it, and then we take forever with our process. Chuck gets mad at me, I get mad at Chuck, right? Like, he says I'm not listening to him, I say he's not listening to me.
It's because you don't listen. You absolutely don't. And anybody who's watching this channel knows that you don't, because they say Chuck said that, and then Ed just right over his head, or then he'll say it a minute later. I just said
that. Chuck's making it all up. The other look at, see, he didn't even hear me until it's a 5-second delay.
I heard that. I ain't making it up.
Tell them about our money line ticket we got for this week too. We picked some guaranteed winners. Gotta be.
Yeah. So went through just on a 6-leg straight money line winner. It's a small payoff, but we got the Cowboys, Lions, Niners, Chargers, Ravens, and Chiefs. 6 games, all heavy favorites, but $10 gets you $43.97.
Yeah.
So
guaranteed win. Guaranteed.
Yeah. It's a free $43.97, right?
Oh yeah. Wax costs 30% more in England. Yeah, I can imagine. Buying it over there ain't cheap. Do anytime TD parlays. We did that last week too, and tried. And we were missing one leg last week that should have scored but didn't. Was it Josh Jacobs? Josh Jacobs was for an anytime touchdown is what screwed us. And he was on the one, first and goal from the one, and he was on the sideline. Was it Josh Jacobs? I think it was. Yeah.
Was it Josh Jacobs or was it?
Maybe that was somebody else.
I don't know. I can
first
look,
and goal at the one. I remember the running back wasn't even in the game. I'm like, what the hell?
I want to tell clickbaits. I said FanDuel. We use FanDuel. I can't tell you what the best site is. FanDuel is the one we started with, and it's the one we've been using.
Yeah. So just to get back on track a little bit before we sidetrack over to the betting. So here is the bargain blitz. Again, decent deals from Frank J's. But again, it looks like everybody lowered their prices this morning, so got him a little bit. There's different stuff, but this is not all. Football's not all he does. So let's scroll down. He's got basketball stuff there. And I saw some stuff today. Rockin' Retail. Where is it? Deals on deck.
Flagstaff's a few hours north of me. Golden Girl Sports Cards. I'm down here. Your niece just went to NAU. Yeah, NAU's, because we got NAU up in Flag. We got ASU here in the Valley, and then U of A down in Tucson. A lot of kids like going up to NAU just because you get seasons up there and a break from the heat down here.
Leaf Decadence, Chuck. This is the top of the line Leaf product, right? That's a multi-sport product, which is why I don't usually get it. But $8.35 a box. That's an unlicensed. $8.35 a box. That's new.
Yeah, it is.
2024.
Griffin, every once in a while, I'll get on there on a Saturday, Friday night, Saturday morning, and make some college football bets. Oh, Patrick went to Agua Fria. There you go. Oh, Golden Girl Sports Cards out in AJ, Apache Junction. DJI did some work in Glendale, West Side there. Yeah, no multi-sport, please. Yeah. And that's the thing, that's why, I can't believe you guys only got 18,000 subscribers. Well, that's because we kind of, we do what we like, which is football cards. These guys that get 100,000 subscribers and stuff, they, because they rip everything, so if we can, if we get 18K subscribers for each sport, then maybe we can be up there, but Ed's just going to have to live on,
that. And I've come to the realization that, we're not for everybody either, right? Like some people want a quick professional video, 10 minutes, Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man's videos too, right? Quick to the point, educational, gets through the boxes, moves on. We're a totally different thing, right? Like that appeals to everyone because everyone will watch some part of that. We're a little different. You gotta have a little bit of a screw loose to hang with us, right? Like, what are you doing, Chuck?
He said, lose the glasses, more people will sub. Okay, I'll lose the glasses, but this is what you're going to get for me to be able to read the comments.
And this is what you get from Silver Sport that you don't get in other places. Mike Tyson, some good names in there. Some cool stuff. Acuna. Definitely some big names. Tyreek, we know that's not worth a ton, right? Like, he signs a lot. We've pulled his stuff. Yeah.
I gotta be able to see what's going on.
So anyway, so there was another one I was interested in here that I wanted to see what people thought of.
Chuck also did throw in there too. I didn't want to make sure I don't get past that. Chuck Garn said, have you bought anything yet?
No.
2 hours of live stream and of shopping with Ed, and haven't bought anything yet.
So check this out. I was looking at this. What do you guys think about this? Super Break 2024 Super Break Insane Ink. Looks like a picture of The Rock there.
That's not The Rock, is it?
Yeah, that's The Rock.
What kind of hair has he got going on?
How do you not recognize that eyebrow, Chuck, even from a distance?
Oh, Robert Mascarenas. There's another one.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
I haven't seen any fires there, Golden Girls. Maybe I need to go outside the house.
Looks like some baseball. Yeah, one autograph memorabilia item and one additional item, auto or non-auto. No redemptions. All items are live. Super Break. So that's a repack that was 130 and is now down to 75. So what do you think the value of the stuff inside of there is, Chuck?
Oh, they're saying it's from Scorpion King Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know. Noah says, hell no.
I like to open some quirky stuff like that once in a while, right? It's different.
Yeah.
Especially if it's reasonable at price, right? Like, And then here was another one. I think this was the Supercharged Father's Day edition. Was $235, now $150.
Oh, what's in there?
Find cards, buybacks, memorabilia, boxes, and more.
Oh,
5 items per box. What do you say we buy a couple of those, Chuck, and see what's inside?
oh, I don't know about a couple.
Well, it's $150 a box. You know, there's only 5 items. You know, I like to have a little more juice from a squeeze. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah. Jerry says buy it so we can see what's in it. Griffin says yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, we can fix that right now, right? Like, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to like this post. I'm going to go into the comments and say, $150 a ship. Include father. Take to father, please. Bang. And that's it. I just bought it. He'll message me back and say, screen capture payment. I pay him on PayPal goods and services. I screenshot him it. I put it in the messages. He says, yep, you paid. It'll be shipped out probably tomorrow because today's 2 o'clock. I don't know where he's at, but it's probably after shipping time where he's at. So it'll ship out tomorrow. Probably be here by Tuesday. So we'll look forward to ripping that.
Yeah.
So there you go. We did buy something. What is this? Historic Autographs, Volume 2. What happened?
Bearded Llama said Ed's taking on 2 fathers.
That's a fair point. I didn't notice that.
Everyone keeps saying WWE, Cruising with Thomas. I'm still waiting for you guys to buy that WWE Immaculate. Elephant Sports cards. Actually, would love to see you guys open some WWE. Ricky Duncan, yes, open some WWE. Jason Bernos, open WWE.
Sounds like the vote is in. Does Frank J still have it is the question. I never did pull the trigger on it. Oh, somebody said buy a couple of the $75 ones too. What about this, Chuck? You like this stuff. Historic Autograph Collection.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who's in there, though.
Jack the Ripper said Ed's about to father around and find out.
Father around. Tyreek Hill did that just the other day.
Pete Rice. I'll send you guys some packs. I'm in the OC. They'll come quickly. Oh, I'm in OC. OC.
Oh.
2024.
It's not my money. Buy it, LOL.
Garbage Pail Kids has Chad Ryland's uncle in it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have to look that up.
Chuck, get your little hands out of Ed's box.
Where was that? Oh.
WWE is a good buy. Let me go back to that.
Worldwide Eddie, says Berkey.
Worldwide.
WWE.
Where was that WWE? Was it at Frank J's?
The deals on deck. Surplus.
Is it Surplus Sports, maybe?
Panini Prism WWE Wrestling.
There's Prism. I don't see the Immaculate though.
Yeah, Levi, I get 2-3 boxes of every sumo release. Again, Ed forgot to press record on the last sumo rip that I did. WWE Undercard has a chance at Color Blast, cheaper box than the hobby. You know you're a Prism fan, Ed. Do it.
Where's the undercard? I don't see it here.
iMac only has 6 cards for WWE, by the way. Both Prisms have chances at Color Blast. Okay. Hello, gentlemen, says Mark Sova. See?
Go check Blowout. Undercard is $160 a box on Blowout, but I didn't see that on Frank J's.
No. Leaf of Sport. Oh, James, I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah. So you're saying the underscore is a better value than the Prism box? Or the whatever it was? What was that? Undercard? Yeah, there's undercard, $160 a box. I don't see that on Frank J's. Rocket Retail, no thank you. Bargain Blitz. That's football. We already looked at that. Shot clock sales. That's basketball. Yeah. That's the only WWE. 160 for undercard for 225 for hobby. Hobby, no question. I've opened both. Griffin Skirmisher. Okay, so you want me to get a box of hobby then? Let me see what's the price over here at
For what? What are you looking for?
Prism Undercard must be like their version of No Huddle, right? Like that must be what it is.
That makes sense. I could see
Yeah.
that. So Stevenage, England, lies near the line of the Roman road from Verulamium to Baldock. Sorry.
Whoa, Chuck. Whoa.
Some Romano-British remains were discovered during the building of the new town, and a hoard of 2,000 silver Roman coins was discovered in 1986. How about that?
Oh, and then so you got 230 on blowout for that Prism hobby. So you guys want me to pick up everybody want to watch a box of WWE? I'll pick it up if you want it.
The oldest surviving house in Stevenage is Tudor House in Lechmore Street, built before 1500. Dang, that's an old-ass house.
What is it? Okay.
Slow growth in Stevenage continued until just after the Second World War, when the Abercrombie Plan called for the establishment of a ring of new towns around London. On 1 August 1946, Stevenage was designated as the first new town under the New Towns Act. Oh, but apparently people don't like that. I guess we'll skip through that.
All right, Prism added to the bill.
Oh my goodness.
WWE Prism. 225. That'll be fun.
Oh,
why not? Something different.
Stevenage FC, formerly known as Stevenage Borough, is the town's major football team, playing their home matches at Broadhall Way. Broadhall Way.
Oh, Bradley Miller. I do watch RGL. Actually, I really like his content. I think he's another one that's really good that educates you and, you know, like I was saying, Pac-Man, really good content, gives you some knowledge about the product and then gets into it, right? I haven't watched a lot of the wrestling stuff because, quite honestly, I don't know who a lot of the wrestlers are currently. I know the older guys. I know The Rock, the biggest guys, right, and stuff, but I don't really watch it now. But yeah, no, I really like his content too. Do not purchase 2024 Skuro Hobby Box. I watched the video earlier today, and 3 of the autographs were rookies that nobody knew of and was undrafted, and the 4th autograph that you get was a veteran. Sounds legit. I didn't buy any intentionally. When I found out Caleb Williams wasn't in it yesterday, I was like, meh. The reality is it should be about $150 a box in about 2 weeks because I don't think anybody's real excited about it. We would love you to watch WWE. We have stuck with you through the Disney cards. Yeah. Now get ready for them WWE Sparkle Packs tomorrow, he says. I will keep an eye on them, man. If they get down cheap enough, I'll buy some. Why not? I love the sparkles. Again, good value. I'll turn them all around and put them up 99-cent auctions on eBay and see what happens. If they go for $5, they go for $5. I don't care. Right? Like,
notable people. Omo Akinmekanahora, a trampoline gymnast. Harry Bates. Harry Bates was a sculptor from Stevenage, England.
oh,
David Croft, a commenter for Sky Sports. Albert and Ebenezer Fox, infamous poachers. Oh, another Marshall Frost, trampoline gymnast. Is Stevenage, England, like the home of trampoline gymnastics?
I have no idea what you're saying, Chuck. I did just get another email from Dustin. Yeah, I definitely have picked it up since then. So, Dustin, if you're reading, I'm reading your email right now. It says it was delivered. I'm just hoping you haven't been to pick it up. I've been to pick up the stuff, right? Like, matter of fact, that big box I showed you on the thing is marked 824. So I don't know, Dustin. Are you sure it wasn't in the last mail day video? We did like a couple of big ones a couple weeks ago, right? Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Okay, so we bought a couple stuffs.
I think you were about to buy me something for my birthday.
Oh, was I? Happy birthday, Chuck. By the way.
Hey, thanks.
Creeping
buddy.
up on 50 like nobody's business, man. Like, best part of your life is gone, Chuck.
What are you talking about? I am still firmly in my mid-40s.
You say thermally?
Firmly.
Breaking some wrestling. These commercials are out of control. I have it set to like the minimum. Like, I don't know what.
Saying that, but you've never shown proof of that.
Oh, Chuck.
We tried to do sumo, Jared. We tried to do sumo, Chuck, but Ed forgot to press record.
Yeah, we did. It was a good one too.
It was a great one. I hit an autograph.
Nothing
I was
worse.
chucking out facts. Yeah.
Chuck looks like he's closing in on 60. Ed looks 40. Now we're talking. Get your monocle, Chuck. Then we'll see how you.
Oh, jeez.
Ed should buy Chuck a box every month until he gets one-on-ones.
Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow's
Danny Blue says he's had no ads. See?
Oh,
It's just you, Chuck. And apparently,
Do a football rip.
football.
Yeah.
Soccer?
Replacing bag of donuts from Spectra. I believe I do. I can check my spreadsheet real quick.
It's basketball. That's not really football. More of handball, I guess.
Optic. Draft picks. Rookies and stars. Score. Select. Wild card and Zenith. I do not have a Spectra Tyler bag of donuts. Interesting.
Huh? Well, Spectre's got a lot of different Tyler bag of donuts because they're they got the thick cards, the die cut cards. There's all kinds of different Spectra cards.
Yeah. No, I'm 0 for Spectra on Tyler bag of donuts.
Here we go. We're looking at it. Where do we think this sells out? Hey, you WWE guys who've been asking me, who are familiar with this stuff, where do you think this Prism White Sparkle sells out? Where should I be buying?
Are you really going to do this?
It's tomorrow, but yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going on now.
No, it's tomorrow. I'm just asking for the people who know.
Oh.
You want me to get some?
Did you get any gold standard yet? Well, the new gold standard's not out yet. Pre-sale.
Yeah, and no, I didn't. Saint Graceful Saint, I think if you asked 6 times during this chat, that's a no. I may not. I think I skipped it last year. I think I skip it most years. I think I've only opened it once or twice.
Holy
oh my goodness! Happy birthday, Chuck! Brian! Crazy cat!
Oh, unnecessary, man. Unnecessary. Oh,
wow.
Thank you.
Out of control. Happy birthday, Chuck.
Oh,
I will
goodness.
as a match to that, I will take $50 off of your debt. Happy birthday.
Oh!
I just matched Brian's thing and took it off your debt.
Oh,
Look at him getting his seats. Look at him getting his pencil. If only he had a monocle when he licked that pencil, it would be a lot better.
Oh, you gonna round that up to 50 or down to 49?
Well, in true Chuck fashion, let's round it down to $40. Yes, sir.
How old am I gonna be? I'm younger than Ed. I know that.
Look,
I'll be 47. 47.
I would say, okay, so I'm looking for answers on the sparkles while Chuck's doing that.
Man,
125, but they'll quick. I want to get in at 125, but they'll go quick.
Oh, James Faulkner.
Oh, James.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Fifth, that's his 5th super on a live stream. James, incredible, buddy.
unbelievable.
$150 to $125 you think is a solid deal? Blackbeard breaks is you think where they should be? That's like, do you think they'll get there though? Is the question.
Yeah. Where we think they should be and where they usually sell out at are a lot of times totally different things.
Golden Girl sports cards. I want to start a channel, but not sure. Well, it takes a lot of work. But if you want to do it and just have fun with it, and you're not worried about it, so I recommend starting it, right? Like, take a shot. If you need any help or got any questions, we're happy to help, right? There's people been emailed me many times, and I try to give them what I know, which ain't much, but, you know, I'm happy to share if it helps. Holy smokes, H-Field. Yes, sir. James, oh my goodness.
See,
Chief Bass Chuck's about to ball out for his birthday.
I just had to go back and check, and I'm glad he's in here. You know, when I said I was getting a little verklempt yesterday when I was going to talk about that, you know, just seriously, sometimes these comments. It was old Chuck Garnes here who said, you know, telling Chuck Jr. keep his head up. You know, he's saying he's got fans all over the world and he doesn't even realize it. And you know, things like that. And then Brian, it's unbelievable. You guys are too freaking awesome, man. It puts me in my feels. It always does. I am the worst. You're right, Richard Winkler, Dick Winker. Yeah, I am the worst. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Thank you. I was about to be in my field, but old Dick Winker.
Thanks for snapping him out of that.
Snapped me right out of that.
Oh, $10 for the first Bowers you pull. Happy birthday, Chuckles. Take it off his debt.
Oh!
Noni. Look at there. Chuck starts dropping tears, and it's like only fans around here. Show some ass, Chuck.
Oh, who dat? Yes, I did. I did hit that that Michael Irvin. Yeah, so I couldn't believe too that that check eBay. It's going to be up on eBay. That's a freaking Hall of Famer autograph. Do you see the old guys that I love collecting around here? Whenever Ed pulls a Hall of Fame autograph out of one of these products, I don't want that. Put it in my box. I'll take a Hall of Fame autograph.
Oh. HFIL Cards told at Golden Girls Sports Cards to join their Discord. They will help as well if you're trying to start a channel. HFIL, I don't think we're in that Discord. I don't really know much about Discord, which is probably why we're not in it. but
as you can see, we can't even keep a live stream going, let alone know what a Discord is.
And you know me and my ADD, right? I'm so all over the place, right? Like there's messages coming, Instagram, Twitter, emails, YouTube. Like I sometimes struggle to keep up with it, right? Like, and I miss stuff all the time. I forget. I mean to go get back to people and then don't, and it's like. Hey Chuck, didn't you win a Michael Irvin Auto mini helmet last night?
Another fine example of Ed not listening. Didn't I just talk about that, folks?
Oh, verklempt Chuck here. I don't know. I'm just getting back to the comments, Chuck. I was scrolling up, you know.
Oh,
Chuck, we love you. Chuck Jr. will start in the NFL one day.
I don't know about all that, but as long
that's
as
not his plan.
It's not his plan. As long as it's an outlet for him while he's busted his tail academically there, it's a good outlet for him. I'm happy he's got it.
As another Richard, this dick thinks you're awesome. I'll send you an invite.
I guess okay. I'm 50% with dicks. That's a good average, right?
Who dat says that he's in a break tomorrow with 3 of those helmets, Saints, of course.
Oh yeah, I got the Bears in that one. Are you talking about the three mini helmets and the one select box? Yeah, I had to get in that one because Ed stole the half case of select from me.
Oh, what? I didn't steal it. Bought a random box of sports cards and top loaders. All from cards are all rookies from 2006. Do you need some for your team packs? Chuck, did you already respond to that?
No, that's all you, buddy.
2006 is Devin Hester and Jay Cutler. Well, Chuck, do you need anything for your 10,000 Bears?
Possibly, yeah. But I mean, is he just trying to give you the top loaders for your team packs, or
yeah, I don't know.
Give you the cards?
I don't know. I don't know what's in there. Have you Graceful Saint, have you pre-ordered any Gold Standard yet? You really like that stuff, huh? My happiness is directly linked to Chuck's hits. Discord was a struggle for my old ass to figure out. See, that's why I don't mess with it, Patrick.
Becky Jordan just coming here to say thank you, Ed. Thank you, Chuck, for everything. Y'all the best. Oh, well, thanks.
Oh, yeah. It's finally been a whole ass minute. What? It's been a whole. Oh, yeah.
Golden Girls, yeah. Friday we're going to be in Buck City breaks. Ed got a half case of Select. He got the Bears, and I got a couple small breaks, the Bears and a couple small ones. And apparently, Who Dat has the Saints in a couple of there.
I'm following a comment right now. It says, hit the drop down menu under collectibles, then just push trading cards, and it'll show you all the boxes.
Oh, I had to black out the screen there. To thank you, Steady Breaks. Awesome, thank you. I appreciate
Trading
that.
cards.
Oh,
there we go. Now sort it by.
I can't. Look at this. It's after 2:00, Ed. You said this. You said this was going to be an hour, 90 minutes tops.
Okay, so that's where I was at. Okay. Steady Breaks in honor of Chuck's blacked out screen. Oh, is that what you already responded to, Chuck?
Yeah. Thanks, Chuck. Thanks, Fred. No problem. Thank you, DJI guy. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I mean, we bought a couple boxes. Nothing too crazy, right? I don't think there was.
Yeah. Are you going to buy a box of Score? I mean, is $225 cheap enough for Score?
No, I still refuse, Chuck. Again, I have been doing this a little more lately. I have been like, I just refuse. I vote with my wallet sometimes when it's just too much, right?
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
And Gold Standard is a 5-card box, right? Like, or 6 cards, whatever it is. It's just not.
Yeah.
That's
Gold Standard. What about Score?
I'd rather open a repack than open Gold Standard.
Is my microphone off?
No, it's on there.
Because I've been asking about Score, not Gold Standard.
Yeah, no, Scores needs to be $150 a box too. I'm not. Why? It's just a perfect Chuck's cheap ass rip. How about a birthday rip, Chuck?
Oh,
it's your birthday. Have a birthday rip. We'll do it tomorrow.
Oh,
look at there. We'll record it tomorrow. Chuck's cheap ass birthday rip. I like it.
Oh yeah, that's right. And dang it, who was it that sent these in? I got all this Score right here to rip for my birthday.
That? What is that?
Somebody sent it on a mail day. A bunch of Score.
I don't think there's any Caleb Williams cards in WWE Sparkle Packs. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm surprised you didn't talk about Gold Standard, but hey.
Oh, James Faulkner. All right, head into work. Thank you for stopping in, James.
Yeah, does anybody have any questions about all this stuff? I know we've been screwing around and talking about 20 different things. Seriously, though, like any questions about, or anybody who knows of other websites that we haven't looked at that are good, that have good deals that you've dealt with? I know I found one the other day. Somebody had said, hey, go check out this website. It was like a couple months ago. And Select was like $300 a box for 2023 Select. And I'm like, I looked through the whole thing. Everything was like half price. I'm like, this ain't right. There was something off about it. I never could purchase from it. And one guy who referred me to it says, I'm going to order and see what it is. I said, you take that risk, buddy, but I'm not. It was too good to be true. So, bought one Gold Standard and got a Kellerman patch auto with a patch that didn't match the photo and was still not player worn. Ed sponsors right on this one. See, Josh?
Oh, T says, "Where's the chat? Did you block me?" No, T, you've been chatting away, buddy.
Yeah.
Block nobody.
Yeah.
Midwest Cards, says Leonardo and Chava. Midwest Cards? Question mark.
Oh, yeah, I think I've looked at that one before too. I used to follow them. Let's check them out.
Oh, Leo. Sorry, Leo.
I used to actually follow them. Now that you mention it, what is this?
Oh, look at that! Look at how happy them kids are.
Look at
oh, look at whose wife buys their husband a box of Flawless? Whose friggin' wife buys their husband a box of Flawless? Get the F out of here, Midwest Sports Card. False advertising, fake news.
That's too funny. That's too funny. Where do I filter it out to football here?
Oh, Grand Slam. Yeah, Grand Slam. Yeah, Ed, you didn't talk about Grand Slam.
I did. I went through them a while ago.
Oh, did you? I don't remember.
Yeah. There's featured items. Let's see. Oh, newest to oldest. I do like that. These are all out of stock or pre-release. This still says September 13th. $2,200. That's the first one I've seen the single box price for. $2,200 for Topps Motif. There better be a Tom Brady auto in every box. I mean, guaranteed. Not any of this Breakers box BS where you get 3, cool vets, but $20 cards.
Josh Lawton, exactly. My fiance bought me a box of black for Christmas last year and then was mad when she found out it was just one pack.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh, good website is SLVRsport on eBay.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Buy singles. That's the smart play. If, but I figure people already know that. Right? Like,
Kiss My Butt Kiss. Those motif cards are really well made. Oh, $2,200 well made? How many cards do you get for $2,200, Ed?
It is like 8 cards, I think.
What? Oh, make it bigger. Make it bigger.
8 cards per box, per pack.
Oh, and one
pack per box.
Holy crap.
Everything's serial numbered 1 to 99. In a $2,000 box, it goes all the way up to 99.
$275 a card.
Number of 6 autos per box. So at $2,200, that's $400 an auto in an unlicensed product. I need to see this, right? I bet you Pac-Man will have it open. Heck, he'll probably open it tonight. Seems to open everything the day before it comes out, right? So, I bet you he'll open a whole case of it. Dude's balling.
For that price, there better be a small car inside, right?
Tom Brady better have an auto in every box. No crap for $2,400. Every box better have Tom Brady in it. And there better only be 10 boxes.
Ginsu Master Dan says, what's the worst box you remember ripping? Your biggest kick in the nuts?
Oh, I've had too many to remember, man. There's a lot. There's a lot. I had a first off the line box where they gave me points in place of my FOTL auto.
That was a good one.
Right? Like they gave me points instead of my FOTL guaranteed auto that I paid up for. They gave me like
that one.
250 points. So
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Lots of stuff, right? Like, yeah, this website don't look too bad. I'll probably keep Midwest Cards back in mind again. $7.99 for Optic. That's still a little high. I think this was down to $7.25 at one point. And like I told you guys, it starts creeping back up. I think Optic hit its bottom about $7.25, which is why I bought Select. Because I think Optic's, now Optic starts to creep back up now that the inventory's down. Still $5.49 for this. They're still a little high, but I would definitely work them to compare. Oh yeah, they have a playlist on the channel called Our Biggest Hits. Watch all the videos, not in that playlist. LOL. Yeah, that's pretty much right, Steady Breaks. Oh, Big Ron, thank you. Donation to Chuck's Debt. Thoughts on the Bears-Texan outcome this weekend? As a Bears fan, I'm thinking last week was just Caleb's nerves. I do too. I think Caleb does better. I think we look better on offense. But it's still going to be hard to beat the Texans, who are solid on both sides of the football. Not impossible. But Caleb's going to make rookie mistakes. I expect that. I think it's unreasonable to be too confident the Bears win that game. Texans are solid, right? Like both sides of the ball. So we got a solid defense. Our defense can win us games. It's possible. I just, I'm hoping it's a good game and we look better. That's what I hope. I'd like to win too while we're at it. How the hell does Pac-Man swing what he does? It's absolutely insane. I don't know. I think he's much like I am, right? Like I don't know, right? He's got some sponsorships, some other things. He finds some ways. I mean, when you do this, you don't make money off of just YouTube, so you got to find other ways to do it. But I will say, I've been watching him since I started, before we started a channel, and he's always on the up and up. He's never, shifty, shady. I like the guy, right? Like, I think he's a good model for channels to model after. Pac-Man.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, Ed
and I don't know how
him.
he's, how he gets the money. That's his business, right? So I really don't know.
Ed did fanboy out on him at the National. Wasn't that Pac-Man?
I took a photo with him. I didn't fanboy out on him. I met him and shook his hand and took a photo.
He said, "There's Pac-Man. There's Pac-Man. Take my picture with him. Take my picture with him."
We're being way too dramatic to know. I'm 50 years old. I don't do that shit for anybody, Chuck. You're just another person, right? Like, I'm more likely to do that off of somebody who watches the channel who I know from the chat than I am another YouTuber, right? Like,
Yeah.
my most exciting thing is meeting all of these people in person.
Yeah,
who are here in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Ed's voice has steadily gotten higher over all the years from all the nut kicks. Yeah, like I will tell you, and really, since we've talked about this, it's almost impossible to win on a hobby box, right? Like these days, really for the last couple of years. There was a time in 2020 when everything was shooting through the roof where boxes were actually priced right, and you could get more out of them. If you got good hits, you could pay for the box. That's just really rare now. At least it's 250 and not 150 points. That's the FOTL advantage. Yeah. I'm still way up here in the comments.
And you talked about why you don't do sponsorships, because we're really not for everybody, and sponsors want people who are for everybody.
I didn't even see that one yet. Where's that? I'm trying to get to it. Pac-Man is a good guy overall. Yeah, he seems like it, man. Like I said, there's a lot of good guys. I think RGL is a good guy, right? I think there's a lot of people who I interact with in the YouTube sphere who do what we do, who I think are great, right? All good stuff for the hobby. I watch a lot of them. You know.
Hello,
T. Great thing about YouTube, right? Whatnot has reached out to me. They just literally reached out to me again yesterday. So they reach out all the time. Every 3 months or so, I get an email from Whatnot saying, "Hey, come on over." I just don't have the time or bandwidth to study up, figure that out. I think I'm less opposed to it than when they had all their drama. It seems like I haven't heard a lot of drama from there. But at this point, I don't really have any incentive. Like, you'd have to give me some incentive to leave YouTube. And I don't know what that looks like, right? So, but when I retire, I'll explore more of those things because I'm going to have to, because my job ain't going to pay for all this anymore. So,
check Steel City. Leo, well, yeah, we went through Steel City. That was one of the tabs we went through earlier.
Oh, yeah. And it's bad. Tell me what you've ever gotten cheaper on Steel City than anywhere else. Leighton sports cards. We used to break on Leighton all the time. I like Leighton as a breaker. I don't think they have much. I used to shop for their boxes too, but Leighton tends to be at the top, right? Like of pricing in my experience. But we like their breaks because they often do. They have the most product for breakers. So they often do a lot of those case breaks of Optic and Select and all that stuff. So we get in there sometimes. I like the random team ones too. So Chuck likes. We get into breaks. Speaking of that, right? Chuck likes to get to pick your team bears. Really, the last few years since Justin Fields, there hasn't been anybody that really I like all the bears, but there's nobody that's really striking me, right? Or that I'm overly excited about, right? But I like the random team breaks because I like to buy in for the Bears price or the cheap team's price and get a chance of getting the Texans or whatever, right? Like, I gamble a little more with it, I guess you'd say. And that's just because I like to gamble. So, I don't know how I got sidetracked onto that. But
the Leighton crazy Super Bowl break. Ed's been tempted.
I have. And what's the other one? The Almanac? I get tempted every time. I'm like, Chuck, should I drop $1,500 on this? But my thing is it's hard for me to justify because if I'm going to get in that Almanac break, I want it on my YouTube channel so all you guys can watch it, right? So I don't want to watch it on Leighton. I want to do it myself, right? Or at least be able to restream it. I guess we could potentially do that, restream it with us commenting right here. You know what I mean?
Oh, Matt's Dugout is pretty good too. That was another one that we used to check out. That Matt's Dugout, remember? Back in 2020, 2021?
Yeah, we broke with him a while back, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Pac-Man is sponsored. Yeah, I'm way behind on
yeah, you are.
I get too busy yapping, right?
Do you get on Whatnot for breaks? I've never opened Whatnot. I don't even
know. I've got in there a couple times and looked at a couple different channels. I didn't spend any time there. I think I still have $20 free credit from when I signed up 2 years ago. If the credit's still there, probably not. It's probably expired.
I see a lot of banter in a shopping cart with a big goose egg next to it.
Yep, that's a fact.
What is Mate Ivanska? Ivan? Greetings from the middle of Europe, guys. Always looking forward to see Chuck's cheap ass rips more often. Yeah, I need to get on it.
Sounds like a Chuck's cheap ass rip tomorrow is what it sounds like to me. That's what I heard. That's what the word on the street is.
What am I going to open tomorrow besides the
Score? You already said it. You wanted me to open Score. You like that stuff. Look
where am I going to get Score by tomorrow?
Imagine how many base cards you could add to your 10,000 Bears.
I know,
collection.
I'm with it, but where am I going to get Score by tomorrow?
At your local LCS for $20 more than it costs. Ed decided to save his money for Gold Standard. No, I bought 2 boxes. I bought a WWE Prism box, hobby box. Oh, 3 boxes. And what did I buy? 2 boxes of that Super Break, whatever it is.
It was Josh Lawton. Josh Lawton sent me these packs. So, yeah, all right. If anything, I'll rip those.
Oh, come on. You got to do better than that, Chuck.
It's Score. You said rip Score.
No, I need to see a hobby box with 5 autos or 4 autos or whatever it is. That's what needs to go down.
I don't know, T. Everyone sees your comments, buddy. Eddie, say hi to T or say no or something.
What?
I don't know.
T, you don't see me? I see you. What are you saying? What's the question mark? I don't understand. I can't send messages in this thing.
Matthew, you know, I do. I mean, Onosato is. I can't believe. I can't believe. You know, he's just shot up the ranks, and I think it's awesome. Yeah, Onosato. I think he's well on his way to Ozeki. I think he's going to be good. Kotonowaka has been, or not. I don't know what's his name now. Now that he changed it, I can't think of it at the moment. But he looks very, very strong. He looks like I think what sumo wrestlers should do. I hope he's our next Yokozuna. But yeah, it's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. Chuck, you need some 1983 Team Action wax. Oh, that'd be cool.
What the heck? What's this T-dude talking about? Ignore the shit out of me for months and months and months and months, moving into years. I don't know what you're talking about, T. I really don't.
Oh, Drayden Turner just made it over. I hope you didn't spend 37 minutes watching part 1, buddy. Yeah, part 1.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think this was definitely different than the first one of these I did. So we've been all over the place. But it's about that time, Chuck. About time to get some dinner in and start getting ready for Thursday Night Football. Are we placing any bets?
Dude, we placed a bet.
I thought we needed a Thursday night game, though. We were talking about.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus! We put the
that was one. Yeah. I thought we were going to do another one. Let's see. What do we got here?
All right. You want me to?
What do the people think? What's everybody's best bets tonight? Let's do that real quick before we roll out for the night and go watch football and hang with the fam and do all that good stuff. What do we got here? Miami Buffalo. Oh, anytime 4 touchdown scorers. Is Devon Chain playing?
He's playing, but he's got a sprained ankle.
The
road to Rhode Island. Hey, Robert, appreciate it.
What's the spread? Oh, Buffalo plus 2.5. I think
All right,
Miami's going to win.
Appreciate you.
All right, yeah, appreciate y'all.
I got to put the glasses back on. I'm trying to do it without the glasses, but God bless America.
Oh, why is Jeff Wilson Jr. got the same amount of touchdown savvy that Devon Chain does? And Tyreek? More favored than Tyreek.
Game time division. It's a coin flip. Yeah, that's the 3 points you get for being at home. We got a no sweat bet that expires in 8 hours and a $10 bonus bet that looks like we can use this weekend too. So I say we save that. But we got a no sweat token to use.
There we go. What do we want to put? Did anybody say anything here? Bills by 17. I got Tyreek for a first half anytime TD $300 wager. Woo-wee.
Oh my.
First TD gonna be Waddle. That's a
minus 210. Tyreek gets handcuffed again before entering stadium.
On the way to the stadium. Chain is a game time decision. Miami's home. I think I like Wilson better for a touchdown than Waddle. Waddle to go out hurt and return and blow up, or just go out hurt.
Oh, Oregon Coast Adventures just got another whatnot Eddie ad.
Oh, sad days as a Bengals fan right now. Yeah.
Oh, here's Josh Lawson's ticket. Allen, 200 plus yards. Tyreek, 60. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. So he's got the alternate spread action going, or the alternate yards. Josh Allen, 200 plus. Tyreek, 60 plus. Tua, 175 plus. I don't have 175. The lowest I can go is 200 on Tua. The Tyreek, anytime. Tyreek, anytime. And what was the last?
750 for Tua. Wow. Okay.
What was the, oh, and Bills plus 7. Bills plus 7.5. Bills plus 7.5. Where's the alternate spread? So the only thing I can't add is the Tyreek. Where's alternate spread? There's alternate spread. Bills plus 7.5.
$10 wins you 1481.
Yeah, 20. We tried, Josh, but I don't know, buddy.
Seems pretty solid, but I guess if you put $100 on it, it makes a little more sense. You got to go against the grain and win these bets. Y'all playing into Vegas hands here.
All right. Well, hit me.
Yeah, let's hear
getting
it.
Getting love at the pub like Sam Malone.
Yeah. Knox, 2 catches. Okay, so let me clear all this.
There's a big remove all selections right there at the bottom.
Yeah, that's nice. TD scorer props. Score 2+ touchdowns. I like Josh Allen better than I do Dawson Knox. He keeps stealing everybody's touchdowns. Every time they get in the red zone, he just wants to run it. Ball hog.
First TD Waddle. I told y'all. Okay, first TD Waddle.
Dawson Knox plus 4,100. $10 wins you 410.
What?
If Dawson Knox scores 2 touchdowns. That's wild, though. Why Dawson Knox? Like, Dalton Kincaid wins you 210. I told y'all.
Where's the first touchdown? First TD Waddle. First TD Waddle. Oh, $10 wins you $50. If you can actually do Jalen Waddle or James Cook to score the first TD. $10 wins you $50.
Oh, not 2 touchdowns, just 1 Knox touchdown.
That's not too bad.
What was that, Chuck? Not too bad?
Jalen Waddle or James Cook to score the first touchdown. It's plus 500. $10 wins $50.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but
yeah,
I mean, it's reasonable. Again, they know James Cook ain't gonna score no touchdowns because Josh Allen's stealing it. You got to run that joker from 50 yards out, James Cook, if you want some touchdown.
Yeah, Rufus, we took Josh Allen. Didn't we take Oh no, we didn't take Josh Allen rushing. We took his passing over. Yeah, you're better off asking Silver Pork. Yeah.
Yeah, probably so.
Josh Allen, 2+ touchdowns.
Well, let's see. Yeah, he had 2 last week, didn't he?
Yeah, stole a boat from James Cook when all we needed James Cook to get 1 to hit.
Well, I think our other ticket already has him for anytime tutty, right?
Yes, it does.
So maybe you take a. What do you got here? A James Cook touchdown? That should be like plus 700 with Josh Allen around.
Put it all on red, boys.
And then.
Oh, I bet $10 with a 50% boost on Allen and Hill TD plus Waddle and Hill each over 100 yards. Pays $360. Woo! Oh, Liam's got to catch up tomorrow. Just back from Iceland. Oh, all right, Liam.
That sounds nice.
Thanks for jumping in. Yeah. Is there defense stats or just offense? There's something on their defense I saw, right?
I don't know, man.
Maybe not. Oh, player to record a sack. Ed Oliver, Greg Rousseau, Calais Campbell, or Jalen Phillips.
Well, Tua ain't moving anywhere, so I'd bet on Buffalo. Greg
No,
Rousseau.
No, Julio, we are not getting sponsored by FanDuel or anybody for that matter.
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Etienne got shut down by the Finns, so I don't know if Cook is going to cook. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Will there be overtime?
No.
No. Ed
What's
ain't
my
getting out of
odds to
bed
say
for
no?
Minus 4,000.
Oh, yeah. So basically, we take all
Good
your
bet
money.
for Chuck, plus 100. Good bet for Ed, plus 5,000. Yeah, that's about it. You're right.
That's correct. Yeah, that sounds about right. And we usually try to find somewhere in the middle. I don't know, Chuck. Do we already got what we need for tonight? You think we need to put anything on here?
Like I said, we got that one ticket. Josh
I
Allen,
like
anytime
Keon
touchdown.
Coleman. Let's see. We got James Cook anytime touchdown up here. Did we put Keon Coleman on our other one? We did, didn't we?
Yeah, over 42.5. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Mac Hollins, Dawson Knox, Khalil Shakir. Keon Coleman.
Knox two catches and one TD is plus 625.
Well,
interesting.
Josh Allen, 38.5 rushing yards. James Cook, 204.5 rushing yards. Ray Davis, no Miami running backs. Tyreek over under 90.
Well, we got a no sweat token. I mean, you keep talking all this stuff, but you ain't telling me what to put in.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't know. That's right, because I haven't even clicked anything. Because I can add it up right here. I just can't.
Oh.
I just haven't picked anything. Wilson Jr. anytime tutty. I like that one too. Should we take off James Cook and? Well, Wilson Jr. is a minus 165. But I do like that. Do I hit it with that and James Cook? $10 wins you 30.
What does that do? That was 30. Doesn't sound like an Ed bet.
Like Josh Allen over 38.5. Rushing?
I don't know. Everybody's leaving though, Ed. So
Yeah.
Should we shut it down?
Yeah, we should. I'll just try to finish this bet.
All right.
Or you want to just do it later?
No, we can finish the bet.
Knox 2 catches, 1 TD is plus 625. First headset broken, Mike McDaniel, third quarter. I'm a wallflower. Randy G, first time commenting. Welcome, buddy. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We already got Keon Coleman over. I like this again. Player passing TDs. Do we like 2 over 1.5?
I thought you don't like having the same stuff on two different tickets.
I don't. But Keon Coleman's a lock for 40 yards. There we go, Chuck. $10 wins you $226.
What do you want?
You can see it right there. What's
Well,
everybody think? If I had to remove one, what do you remove?
What do you got? Jeff Wilson and James Cook touchdowns? Oof. Really?
Oh, Saber Souls. $10 Chuck falls asleep before the stream is over. He is kind of old. It is his birthday too. He's know,
Appreciate it, Steady Breaks.
one more year in the books.
All right. And then you have Josh Allen over 38.5 rushing yards.
Yeah. Drayden, we talked about the podcast thing earlier. I don't know if you were around, but when I retire, I think we're gonna definitely do something, some kind of podcast. I think I need to set up this room, get me a nice comfy chair with a cigar, camera set up a little better,
and Tua over 1.5 passing TDs.
Yeah, that's 2.
I know. Appreciate that.
Everybody's saying Waddle, and we know Tyreek's gonna get his, so that's 2. Bang bang.
Bang bang.
And if a Chain's ankle ain't hurt, maybe he catches one too.
Hold on, I can't.
I would remove Cook. You want me to remove Cook? Let's see what happens when we remove Cook. Remove the Wilson TD. One wants to reserve the Keon Coleman. Take him off. Boy, everybody has a different one.
Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you, Sly. Oh, Drayden Turner.
Oh, Drayden, thank you.
Oh, what do you think?
Happy birthday, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm so insane. Thank you.
For keeping your mood good. Okay, so what do you think here, Chuck?
When Chuck gets them Jamie Lee Curtis eyeglasses.
Coleman's going to be under, huh? 1 minute we're saying Buffalo's going to get stuffed because Miami shut down the run game. The next we're going to say Coleman's not going to catch any passes. You got Khalil Shakur and Coleman. Like, who else is catching passes over here? And Dalton Kincaid. Yeah, Keelan Coleman's going over, man. I'm pretty solid on that one. I feel it in my bones.
Oh, man, Drayden Turner. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. Thank you, Oregon Coast Adventures. Thank you.
Yeah, Finn's had 25 rushing TDs, and you know who 20 of them were? Raheem Mostert, who's out. Jeff Wilson was solid too, but we don't know if he's gonna get part-time or what.
Well, it's a no sweat bet, so
no sweat. So if we lose it, we get $10 back to bet again next weekend.
Cook doesn't score much. Lose Cook. There's 2 for getting rid of Cook.
Don't take my advice. I lose more than I win. So do we.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people saying Cook. There's 2 that says Keon Coleman, take him off. 4, 5, 6 that say Cook isn't going to score. 1 that says remove the Wilson TD.
Oh, you remove Cook. It goes down to $76.
What? From 226?
Yeah.
I'd take Cook's yards before a TD. So what if you take off Cook's touchdown and put his yards in?
Rushing yards is 60. That puts us at 177. 60 rushing yards for James Cook. Who did Miami stuff last week?
ATN and the Jaguars.
Yeah, but he got 60 yards. Etienne did okay. He just didn't go off, right?
Okay, so you want me to do that? Take out the James Cook touchdown?
Yeah. I don't really trust this Jeff Wilson anytime touchdown because I don't know if Devon Chain's going to come out and get 85 carries.
Well, all right, and then put in the James Cook over 59.5.
No, you got to gamble, right? There we go. We're good.
Well, what if you take out the Wilson touchdown? What does it do? Because you know me, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the anytime touchdowns.
There you go. We're good right there, Chuck.
What?
101.
Take out the touchdown?
Yep, that meets our criteria. We normally like $10 wins you 100 is normally our norm. Plus. Yep. Tank Bigsby got 76 yards against the Dolphins last week. Oh, yeah, James Cook's going. Thanks for that, James.
Oh, liked by Frank J's Boxes. Take 1 WWE Prism, please. There you go. So it's on the way, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Josh Allen over 38.5. Keon Coleman over 44.5. Tua over 1.5 touchdowns. And James Cook over 59.5 rushing.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
101.16.
101.16. 2 rewards available. See all. Well, we have a no sweat token and we still have our $10 bonus bet, but we can use that this weekend.
Or you could use it right now. What difference does it make? Or you want the no sweat so we have another bonus this weekend? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's only for Thursday night. Is it only a Thursday night?
Only, yeah, it's only for
Yeah,
Thursday
use that.
night,
Yeah.
All right, $10 wins you 101.16.
Oh, there we go. Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Adam.
Adam.
Yeah, so there we go. Got all our bets in for
That's
Thursday
it.
night.
So we got 160 people putting that good vibes out to the
Yeah.
universe on this.
Appreciate you hanging with us. We've been live for 3 hours now, just BSing. And I think we did some shopping, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, $225 for Frank J. He just said, please screenshot payment. But didn't you buy 2 things from Frank J?
I did. I bought 2 other boxes, so he's going to have to find those other ones. And I'll let him know, right? Like, whatever those other things were. But
yeah, Marco, he ended up buying off of
3
Frank
boxes.
J's 3 boxes. Yeah, 2 Father's Day special boxes with, 5 items, it said?
Yeah.
And then
we did realize this box that I already bought went down in price today. Panini went down to Panini 1 went down to $280, and Select went down to $720. So
Yep, and but those you bought for the fantasy prizes, right?
those are the fantasy prizes. So yeah, they come today. So you'll probably see at least one of those this weekend, and I'm going to do like I did last year. I bought 4 of each, one for me to open, and then we're going to random the other 3 boxes, or we're going to random all 4 boxes using the wheel or whatever to pick which league gets what box, and we'll label them now so that at the end of the year, that's the box they are. And then whatever box randoms to me, I'll open on that video, probably tomorrow, unless Chuck gets a cheap-ass rip.
Tomorrow? You already got the boxes?
Yeah, they come today.
Oh, my.
They're not here yet, but they're going to be here any minute.
Oh, Seth Music, how are you, buddy?
Oh yeah, buddy. You got just in time. We're about to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Go make some dinner. Go watch some football. Again, appreciate everybody joining. It's been fun. 3 hours. We had 300 people in here for the 250, 300 for the better part of 3 hours in the middle of the workday. So thanks for skating out of your jobs and hanging with us, right? Like.
Absolutely. Carlo, we're gonna have a mail day maybe this weekend, right, Ed? Ed, you gotta take a thing there.
I think so. Yeah, it'll come out probably next week sometime.
Yep. And who dat will be at the Buck City Breaks chat tomorrow night. Hoping those select breaks go, because that's always a good time hanging out there as well.
Yeah. Good to see it. Thanks everybody. Enjoy some football tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Really, thank you everyone. Thanks for the good wishes for Chuck Jr. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you for the happy birthday gifts. Every time we do something like this, man, best freaking community in the business, man.
100%.
Thank you, guys.
And we're out.